All right, good morning, guys. It is Thursday, September 21st. Yeah. So I do think I'm going to vlog today just to kind of give you a rundown of what the day is looking like right now after we just made a big move and everybody's trying to get acclimated to the new space and kind of what that looks like on the back end. And then also, I do have the sign lady coming, so I'll have some updates regarding that because I have a meeting with her today. And then I would assume the locksmith is coming back. He was not here yesterday, so I will try to get a hold of him today. He's just got a few little things to finish up, and then he's done. And I feel like there was something else. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But I wanted to share with you, I just peeked around the back of the hallway here to go into my office. I got all my bag and all my stuff and keys and all that, and I was gonna go around every morning. I've been going down the hall and checking the tenant space and just seeing if she's here or not, making sure that door is locked, that kind of thing. Leaving her a little note that I'm here so that she doesn't set the alarm when I'm in here. So I've been doing that, and then that's where sometimes there's some packages down at that end as well. And so I did look at those packages and kind of know what we have for that. And then I grabbed all my stuff and picked all my stuff up and was gonna peek around the corner here and head to my office. Any further than this, but I see a little something here, and I don't know who left it yet because I haven't looked, but I'm gonna tear up because we just best people. I don't know if this is from staff. I don't know if this is from a family. I don't know. But you know, oftentimes those people who are running it all, you know, the directors, the principals, things like that, they don't get the appreciation like, say, the teachers do, for example. And that's fine. I would always say, like, please appreciate the teachers for what they do. But we just have some really amazing, thoughtful friends. And I'm just very, very fortunate for that they give me these little reminders that they see me, even though they might not fully understand. It's funny, like, even Maddie A, who's been hanging out with me a lot in the office during the day, she's worked for us for about 1.5 years, and she's been in the events coordinator role, so she's been in our manager coordinator group, and you know, so pretty involved in the organization, and been a teacher and teaching a lot. She teaches at both locations, so she really has a pretty good idea what most people would think of what's going on in the business. And it's funny, her being here during the day for the last few weeks, she's like, there's so much, I had no idea all this stuff happens, you know, behind the scenes. So I'm constantly on the phone between attorneys, insurance agents, contractors, our general contractor, the alarm people. There's always something. BMI, that was a thing yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago. I had to pay music licensing fees, and none of that's ever easy. So it resulted in phone tag, and anyway. So I'm just saying, there's so much behind the scenes stuff that just constantly is popping up, and unless you're really here, it's really hard to know. But we have these amazing people who, they don't have to be here. They understand that there's a lot that behind the scenes that they don't understand, and they appreciate it. And so anyway, I'm gonna put you guys down for a second. I'll take this basket and we'll take a look at it and open it together. Okay, so now I'm gonna really try not to cry. So this beautiful basket is from one of my staff members. And so anyway, I think that speaks to our culture that I didn't know if it was from a staff member. I didn't know if it was from a family. It really could have been from either. We have families that do super sweet things as well. And again, it's not about the stuff at all. It's just about taking a moment to say, I might not understand, but I know that there's more to this and I appreciate it, you know? And so anyway, this is from one of our staff members who's always supportive, and I'm just very fortunate to have so many amazing people, because there are times when, as you can imagine, it gets hard. And, you know, as much as I do things by myself, I'm an introvert. I work well that way. And I run a small business, and I'm typically, you know, the only one here during the day and things like that. But to say that I accomplished this by myself would not be accurate. Like, it's moments like these and people like this that give me that little boost when I need it, that keep you going. So, you know, be thankful for those people. Pray for those people in your life. If you don't have them or you don't see them, you know, pray that God would give you that support. Yeah. So anyway, good start to, I mean, I'm tearing up, but it's overall a really good start to the morning. It feels good to come in and, you know, and find something like that, and just a nice little surprise, and, you know, gives you that energy to keep going. So, yeah, anyway, and it reminds me too, I need to make sure to do something, you know, for our staff, very soon. We have a retreat, in August, and they've had some training, and there's been treats in the lounge for them these first couple weeks, but I feel like I need to do something else. So anyway, that's what it's all about, right? All right, guys, so sign meeting is in a little bit, so I will keep you posted with what unfolds today. All right. All right, hey guys, so the meeting with Signs and Designs is done, and I just wanted to fill you in a little bit with that. So I've got an invoice, you don't need to see that, but I'm going to show you a few other things here. So this is kind of what she's thinking for that entry. You can kind of see my lines here of just telling her I want it bigger. So, but basically it's like a piece of, not glass, but like acrylic almost, looks like glass, that's going to sit away from the black wall a few inches. Then kind of see the black through it. Just kind of a cool, a little bit more upscale look than just the vinyl on the wall. So she's working on that, and this is what it would say. So that's the same thing there. This was just something she used to kind of show like a real life, like what they look like in real life. So it'll look something like that, kind of set away from the wall a little bit. And then this was our stars of, I told her we need to add an S there. There's no one star, it's multiple, lots of stars. The stars of ADC, this will go on, actually this is it'll go on a wall in each studio and look something like that, but it'll say stars. So the stars of ADC, and then we tape the kids' stars up all around this every year. That's a tradition we've done for a long time. So those are the stars that they colored at the first class of the year, and then they hang up in the studio all year, and they take them down at the end. It helps decorate the studio. It helps give them ownership of the space, and kind of be colorful. And then each studio will have one of these. Different colors. So this is the purple studio, which will have a purple one on the wall. So it'll look something like that. And then each studio will have its own color. So green will have a green one, blue will have a blue one, and so on and so forth. But they'll all be matching logos, just like that. And then behind the front desk will just be the big logo. So kind of cool. I like this for a couple reasons. One, if we were to do the circle logo, think about how much smaller it would look, because it would have to fit in between the light switch and the plug-in that's down there at the bottom, and those two chandeliers, right? So then everything would have to fit inside the circle. So I like it for that reason. And then those of you who've been around for a really long time, you remember that first year and a half, so the 2008-2009 season and the first half of the 2009-2010 season, there was a big vinyl logo just like this behind the reception desk in that little 700 square foot space before we did our first expansion. And so anyway, kind of cool full circle thing. Hadn't planned that. We just decided that this logo would work better here. And now that I'm looking at it, it's really taking me back. The other thing I was going to show you quick, hold on. Oh, I forget all these papers. I was going to show you. Oh, so also I thought, if you're coming in and right away when you walk in the door, you're seeing, kind of the circle logo type look, right? The whole established thing. And then you turn around and you turn right and you see the same circle logo. I kind of like that it is different. So anyway, there's that. So yeah. So sign meeting done. Now we're just crossing our fingers that the locksmith is able to come today because he's really close to being done. He is like 90% done, and he just needs to get a little bit more done here so that we can be done with this as far as the locks and all the keys and all that. So keeping an eye out for him, and then Maddie and I are just working on all kinds of random stuff today as well. So we'll keep you posted as the day goes on. But yeah, interior signage coming soon. All right, guys, quick update. In case you were wondering how my packing tape is holding up on the mailbox, because I'm just out checking the mail quick. So, not too shabby for sort of DIY. And then this side, I don't know. This side's not looking so great. I don't know if it's just that faded from the sun or what. But isn't that crazy, the two different sides? The little things I find amusing. But anywho, so there hasn't been a whole lot of action in the building today other than just me and Maddie knocking a bunch of stuff out on our list. And so I really haven't had too much to update you guys with. I called Spot TV and got a few things figured out with them. Just there's one more camera that needs to go up yet. They were just short. They didn't get it to me in time for the tech. And the two viewing monitors that had I'm gonna start my car. The two viewing monitors that didn't have power to them at all. They didn't, hook any of their boxes up to that yet, and they need to do that. So anyway, called them, got that figured out, and then there was a couple other questions listening to podcasts. A couple other questions for them regarding parent accounts and just kind of digging into a few questions. So anyway, got that done. Honestly, you guys, it's 2:00 in the afternoon, and Maddie got a bunch of shoes, a new shoe order, completely inventoried and gone through and out ready for people to pick them up. So that's exciting. But other than that, guys, I've literally been this whole morning either on the phone doing that kind of thing or really thinking about these systems and things that need to get changed and things that just aren't maybe going exactly the way I envisioned, which I expected that. I knew that was going to happen, where once we actually get in the space, people behave differently. We don't know how they're going to behave, right? And so, just trying to get that all figured out and continue to provide my staff with the training and our parent ambassadors with the training that they need so that they can really do their lane, which is going to allow everything to move, smoothly. So anyway, a lot of time was spent into the systems and preparation for those guys. So yeah. So that's pretty much all I've got for you. I don't know if I'll have any more or not today. So I'll keep you posted if we do. Otherwise, I have not heard from the locksmith at all. So I'm assuming at this point he's not coming out, but he could stop by. And, you know, there's really nothing else super exciting on the agenda today as far as construction and getting all that wrapped up. So likely this might be the end of the vlog. Otherwise, I'll keep you posted if anything else comes up. All right, bye guys. All right guys, I just wanted to wrap up the vlog a little bit. Kind of having one of those moments where you just appreciate everything. So we've got, you know, a couple different people in offices working. Oh, there's my husband and my son. Maddie's in there working on marketing stuff. Paige is in this office working on some texting and enrollment kind of stuff. And then the waiting rooms are full and the studios are full. So kind of normal waiting room. And then all of the studios have kids in them too, so pretty exciting. And of course our Denver satellite location is running as well, so it's just kind of neat. Those are the moments, again, that just validate, make it all worthwhile. When you see people, well, you see the kids dancing and you see the adults bonding with each other, getting to know one another and creating some friendships too. It's pretty neat. So just wanted to share that with you, wrap it up for today. All right, bye guys.